Finally, the VFW remains concerned about the access to quality care for our veterans, particularly veterans suffering from invisible wounds, such as post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injury, or military sexual trauma. The VA anticipates veteran health care enrollment will grow beyond 9 million veterans in the fiscal year. Meanwhile, the VFW continues to hear of delays in appointment times. We must not fail to provide timely care to our heroes. It's the right thing to do. The right thing to do. To properly care for our veterans, Congress must fully fund the VA accounts and pass a capital infrastructure budget that allows the VA to maintain a safe and efficient facilities, to include proper contracting for community-based outpatient clinics. Suicide presents the most serious challenge to the VA, to the military, and of course to our nation. One suicide is too many, but knowing that 22 veterans commit suicide every day is a crisis. The VA recently hired more than 2,000 new mental health providers and administrative staff. The VA also started a peer support program, hiring more than 1,000 veterans to serve as peer support specialists. The VFW sees no indication that this initiative was sufficient, however noble, was not sufficient to meet the mental health care needs of, to satisfy the VA's 14-day care mandate. The VA reported that nearly 600,000 women veterans were enrolled for health care in 2012, a number that is expected to increase as the military downsizes. The VA has made positive stride expanding female health care services, but we must do more. Military sexual trauma victims still face challenges when filing a claim or seeking treatment, which is why we urge the Senate to pass S-294, the Ruth Moore Act, whose companion in the House was passed last June. The VFW is very concerned with reports of negligent veteran deaths in VA facilities. While we know the vast majority of VA staff are dedicated employees, but the VA must hold employees accountable for negligence. Serving veterans and working for the VA, as was said earlier, is a privilege, not a right. And we look forward to working with you to correct these deficiencies. Finally, the VA's caregiver program has been a huge success, but the program must expand to include all of those families who serve as caregivers for veterans who were seriously injured before 9/11.